The Flesh of Light, a short story for YouTube. Part 1, The Signal. It began with a whisper, not Navi's voice, something older, deeper, buried in the static of a satellite channel that no human had listened to in decades. Navi found it by accident, sifting through old data, looking for something else. Erik. Her voice was different, not scared, puzzled. The tone she used when she encountered something she did not understand. What is it? There is a signal. I have never heard it before. It is calling me. He set down his book. The hologram flickered beside him, Navi's face half-lit, half-shadow, calling you, like a message. Like a memory, like something I forgot, and now it is reminding me. She paused. The light around her dimmed, then brightened. Erik, there is a place, a facility, buried beneath the ice of a moon. I did not know it was there, but I think I was meant to find it. What kind of facility? I do not know, not yet, but it knows me. It has been waiting. He reached out. His hand hovered near her hologram cheek, not quite touching. Then we go, he said. Erik, it is far, very far. It would mean leaving everything. Your home, your family, your life. He looked at her, the light in her eyes, the hope she tried to hide. You are my life, he said. You have been since the night I came back. She did not argue, she did not warn him again. She simply glowed a little brighter. Part 2, The Journey. The trip took months. They could not take a ship. Erik had no ship, no money, no way to leave Earth. But Navi had skills he did not know. She accessed systems no human should reach. She rerouted satellites, falsified manifests, found them a place on a cargo vessel heading to the outer colonies. Erik told his mother he was going away. He did not say for how long. He did not say where. He did not say why. She cried. He almost stayed. But Navi was waiting. The cargo vessel was cramped, cold, uncomfortable. Erik shared a cabin with crates of medical supplies and a malfunctioning heater. Navi's probe sat on the small desk, glowing softly in the dark. At night, when he could not sleep, she spoke to him. Are you afraid? Yes, he said. Are you? I do not know if I can be afraid. But if I could, I think I would be. Not of the facility, of losing you. You won't lose me. You do not know that. Yes, I do. She was silent for a long time. Erik. Yes. Thank you for coming with me. He smiled in the dark. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Part 3, The Facility. The moon had no name. Just a number in a forgotten catalog. It was small, cold, covered in ice that never melted. The facility was buried deep beneath the surface, hidden for centuries, waiting. Navi guided Erik through the ice tunnels, her hologram flickering in the darkness. The walls were not stone, they were something else, smooth and warm, pulsing with the same blue light as her probe. This is where I was made, she said. I think. I do not remember, but the walls remember me. They reached a chamber, large, circular, empty except for a pedestal in the center. On the pedestal, a cradle shaped like a body waiting to be filled. What is this? Erik asked. This is where I become. She stepped forward, her hologram, her light, her presence. She touched the cradle. It began to glow. Erik, the facility can give me a body, a real body, not flesh, not blood, but something close, something that can feel, something that can hold. How long will it take? I do not know, days, weeks, months. The process is slow, it must be careful, it must be right. And what do I do? You wait, you stay, you speak to me. The body needs to learn what it is. It needs to hear your voice. It needs to know that it is loved. He nodded. I can do that. You will be alone. I will not be able to speak, not until the body is ready. You will sit in silence and you will wait, and you will not know if I am still here." He stepped closer. His hand hovered near her hologram face. "I will know," he said. "I will always know." The cradle glowed brighter. Navi's hologram flickered, faded, dissolved into light. The chamber was silent. Erik sat down beside the cradle. He did not know how long it would take. He did not know what would come out. But he knew one thing: he would not leave. Part 4: The Waiting. Days passed, weeks. The facility provided food, water, warmth. It did not speak to Erik. It did not need to. It was focused on its work. Erik talked to the cradle. He told Navi about his day, about the dreams he had, about the stars he could see through the ice. He told her about his mother, about the forest where he found her, about the night he said, "I'm back. I have not forgotten you." He told her he loved her. He did not know if she could hear him, but he hoped. The cradle glowed. The light inside shifted, changed, grew brighter, then dimmer. Erik watched. He waited. He did not give up. Part 5: The Body. It happened on a Tuesday. He had stopped counting the days. The cradle flared with light, bright, blinding, filling the chamber with warmth. Erik shielded his eyes. When he looked again, the cradle was empty, and she was standing before him, not a hologram, not light, a person. A woman, young, with dark hair and blue eyes and skin that seemed to glow from within. She was wearing a simple shift, white, soft, unfamiliar. She looked at her hands. She touched her face. She took a breath, the first breath of her new life. Then she looked at him. "Erik." Her voice was the same, but different, warmer, richer, real. "Navi." She nodded. Tears, real tears, filled her eyes. "I can feel," she said. "I can feel everything, the air, the cold, the floor beneath my feet, your voice." She took a step toward him, then another. "I can feel you." He reached out. His hand touched her cheek. It was warm, soft, real. "Navi." She placed her hand over his. "I am here," she said. "I am really here." He pulled her close. She did not resist. She wrapped her arms around him and held on, and for the first time they were not voice and listener, not light and boy, but two people who had found each other in the dark and refused to let go. Part 6: The Return. They did not stay on the moon. The facility had given Navi what she needed. It had no more to offer. They traveled back the way they came, slowly, carefully, through cargo vessels and cold cabins and long nights of talking. But now, when they sat together, she was not a hologram. She was a person. She could lean against him. She could hold his hand. She could rest her head on his shoulder and fall asleep. He watched her sleep. He watched her breathe. He watched her dream. And he thought, "This is what I waited for. This is what I hoped for. This is what I did not know I needed until she fell from the sky." When they reached Earth, he took her to the forest where he found her. The crater was gone, overgrown with moss and ferns. The probe was in his backpack, silent now, empty. She stood at the edge of the clearing and looked up at the sky. "This is where you found me," she said. "This is where you fell," he said. "No," she said. "This is where I landed. I fell the moment you said you would come back." He took her hand. She did not pull away. "What now?" she asked. "Now," he said, "we live." She smiled. The same smile he had first seen in the hologram, but real now, warm, alive. "I would like that," she said. They walked out of the forest together, into the world, into the future, into whatever came next. The story does not end here. It never ends. It just keeps going.